What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out. I've got some skip the line requests, some Patreon requests to catch up on. By the way, if I haven't got to yours yet, I'm not ignoring it. I was literally I was gone for the holidays for an entire week. Any content you saw was pre-recorded or just pulled from live streams and whatnot. So I'm still kind of catching up. So bear with me if you could. We are looking at Brandi Carlile. So we're looking at TheJoke. Excuse me. The last one I did, the story one, was I feel like that was like a year and a half ago, summer of 24. So yeah, about a year and a half ago. So I still am rather new to Brandi's stuff. I may have heard this, I may not have. I've definitely not done this on my channel, so there's a good chance I have not. This song's about 7-8 years old. This is done in 2018. Do me a favor, first and foremost, go support. Go like, go subscribe. Please go support Brandi. I haven't read the lyrics yet, although I do have them pulled up. Yeah, we're just gonna dive in like we always do. I'm gonna read along with the lyrics as we go. I'm gonna listen to vocals. I'm gonna see what I can do with trying to decipher everything that I can upon first listen. Obviously, to really understand everything, you have to listen multiple times, right? To really sit down with it. But anyways, yeah, definitely go show some love. Love to have you here as well. If you could, please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. And if you could, just if you want me to check out anything at all, drop some comments down below. I read all my comments, but the best way to get me requests like this do come from Patreon. Especially skip the line, just come shoot me a DM. Is probably the easiest way. I do respond to all my DMs and very quickly. So let's dive in. We got Brandi Carlile. This is TheJoke. I got jokes. I'm not gonna tell any right here because they're gonna sound like dad jokes, and I'm not. I'm a dad to a puppy. Does that count? Let's go. Volume on, volume good. All right, I think we're set here. Oh, sorry, before we begin. The last one that I did of hers, I had to cover. Right now it's clear. You know what? I'm gonna put a subtle filter on here. We'll see if that's enough. If not, this might come back with letters over it. That's You'll see what's going on. It's fine. It's just black and white right now. But if not, it's copyright. I can't help that. You know. So anyways, let's go. That's a little too. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make this. I see what's going on. I want to maybe a little bit less subtle, a little darker. Okay. All right.
Feeling nervous, aren't you, boy? With your quiet voice and impeccable style. Don't ever let them steal your joy and your gentle ways to keep them from running wild. They can kick dirt in your face, dress you down and tell you that your place is in the middle when they hate the way you shine.
Dude, I kind of love that line. All right, so I kind of see where we're going. So right now we're talking to a boy, and we're talking about basically your gender, just sort of your kind of identification. And when she says they, we're talking about society as a whole, people, anybody really, in sort of a somewhat oppressive state, or just basically marginalized, or well, I guess just normalizing these societal expectations on anybody who is otherwise individual, for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be. Like right now, we're talking about your quiet voice, impeccable style. You could, your gentle ways. It's talking about this sort of the masculine expected identity of a boy, of a man, that may not otherwise identify as such, right? Anyways, let's go.
in the middle when they hate the way you shine.
And I like that. I like that line. Like I said, I strayed, but tell you your place is in the middle. You got to be. The middle is so normal, is so boring. It's basically just saying like because they hate the way you shine. It could be a you're not like me thing. It could be a jealousy thing. It could be a whatever. You just don't look like everybody around me, or I'm afraid of what I don't know thing. Why aren't you in the middle like the rest of it's which is silly, but
I see you tugging on your shirt, trying to hide inside of it and hide how much it hurts. Let them laugh while they can. Let them spin. Let them scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies. I have seen it. And the jokes
see, melodically and vocally, this song has this anthem-esque kind of triumphant, almost this progressive, positive feel to it, right? Basically, like, just say, dude, let them do what they want to do. Just pay no mind to it. In the end, like, just stay true to yourself. And, those people either one day, who knows, they might come around, or you just let them do their thing. And, they're gonna kind of just live a hateful life and die in a way that looking back, that they may have held on to things that they're not proud of. Because she says, I see the way it ends, right? She has this vocal style that's like it's vulnerable but is poignant in its kind of storytelling, which is really unique. You listen, basically, in a nutshell, you listen when she's singing.
get discouraged, don't you, girl?
Now we're addressing the girls.
It's your brother's world for a while longer. You gotta dance with the devil on a river to beat the stream. Call it living the dream. Call it kicking the ladder. They come to kick dirt in your face, to call you weak and then displace you after carrying your baby on your back across the desert.
Interesting. Hold on a second. All right, so now we're addressing, like, from it's speaking to the girl, the young girl, the whatever, and this is going to be more so like directed at, like, again, back to your societal norms, the expectations of what a girl is supposed to be, what a what the women, the female presence, what your sort of your role is, right? You get discouraged. It's your brother's world, right? So you have this ongoing kind of push from your masculine side. We got to dance with the devil on a river to beat the stream. Yeah, to me that just kind of means, like, you have to kind of push boundaries and take chances to be heard. And that's okay nowadays. Call it living in a dream, call it kicking the ladder, right? You shake shit up. There's so I'm reading ahead too. We'll keep it going here.
I saw your eyes behind your back across the desert. I saw your eyes behind your hair, and you're looking tired, but you don't look scared. Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies. I have seen
And you have a simplistic video too that's depicting, just different people from different walks of life. The songs for it's an anthem of hope and hopefully progression for the uh, anybody who's been ostracized, who's been marginalized, for being quote unquote different or not fitting into a certain box or mold, set by societal standards that are otherwise instilled from, just very, very kind of dated school of thought and norms. Let me dig into these lyrics a little bit more. I think I kind of, I mean, I feel like the song itself is kind of obvious from a meaning standpoint. It's sort of a critique on societal norms and giving like a somewhat of a beacon of hope and in anthem esque form, in hopeful form. To and I love the direct addressing of a young boy and a young girl, like verse for verse, um, in different ways. Because I mean, you have boys and girls face different things. You have a lot more sort of norms with regards to this is a man's world, and then you have the flip side, the sexualization of women, young women, and how things are, what you're supposed to be, what your role's supposed to be is, and then especially with young men, um, there's these sort of big these normal shoes to fill as far as a man's role in this world, and this masculine energy that you kind of attach to that title, right alongside that. It's kind of just saying like, dude, it's okay I mean, to really dumb it down, it's okay to be you. And things are a lot different than they were 100 years ago, 500 years ago, etc. Roles have changed, as far as you basically you can kind of be who you want sans judgment, right? Um, yeah, it's that's all I got. I mean, it ultimately, I think it's kind of it's an anthem of hope, with an element of something of a call to action. And this is again, this is 7, 8 years old, but the more that, and this, I mean, this is equally relevant today, as it was 8 years ago, as it was 20 years ago, as it will be 20 years from now. Um, Unfortunately, these things change slowly. Um, I mean, there's a lot more progressive thought nowadays. You'd think, you'd hope, depending, a lot of there's a lot of things that go on just from a media landscape, from a political landscape, from and there's a lot that we can talk about there. But ultimately, it's just the more people that talk about it, especially people with a platform, the more that that this sort of progressive thought is heard, and I think it's wonderful. No, great song. It's definitely thought provoking. By the way, this might come back with words on it. I'm sorry if it does. Hopefully by the time you've seen my video, you've probably heard the song. Maybe this is my first time hearing the song, so that is my first listen, my first stab at the lyrics of it. I think I'm kind of close. I don't think that there's anything really super, super hidden here that I'm missing, but I could be wrong. You guys let me know. Go support Brandi. Please, please go like, go subscribe. And of course, love to have you guys here as well. If you could like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. We'll keep it moving here. Have a wonderful Sunday. We'll talk to you.